So, this is going to be a divisive review. To watch the official debate, check down in the description below for the link. Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now, we waited 2 years, episode 7, and here we are at episode 8. All of our questions will be not answered. That's going to be the biggest split between Star Wars fans, because I feel like J.J. Abrams set up this whole world, all these questions, and then Rian Johnson came in with his nihilistic personality, I guess, his nihilistic view, and just said, well, Star Wars fans, go F yourself, nothing matters. There's no point to anything, it's all just a movie, so whatever. This review's a little bit late because I had to watch it twice. Because when I first watched it, I wanted to give it just the worst rating possible. Like, delete from existence rating. And what I've come to the realization is, with all the spoilers known already, watching it, I mean, it's a pretty good movie. If you like this movie, you are going to love this movie. There are going to be people, though, that do not like this movie, and they're going to hate this movie for good reason. They're gonna put this down with the prequels. They're gonna put this down with Phantom Menace. I like that everyone shines. I like Kylo Ren. I mean, Kylo Ren, you finally get to see that he is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Pun intended. Rey gets her moments. I love that Finn gets a lot of moments. I don't like Poe. For some reason, I feel like Poe is just, I feel like they're trying to make him kind of like the new Han Solo-y type with the attitude and the goofiness, I guess, or the I don't play by the rules. He's just kind of an obnoxious character. The scenes that Snoke are in, you kind of get to see how powerful he is, in a sense. Like, you kind of get to see that he is very well tuned in with the Force. He's a pretty powerful Force user. There's not as much world building as the last film. I mean, they do go to a casino planet, which is a pretty cool thing. There's a lot of good moments in this film. However, there's a lot of moments that are going to split fans. You're not going to leave with as many questions. Really good shots. I mean, there's a shot on the red planet that when you see it, you're going to say, man, I want this on my wall somewhere. What's pretty cool about this film, what probably a lot of people loved about it, was that it really keeps you on the edge of your seat. You know, most fantasy films and most, you know, big blockbuster films, you know, everybody is you're kind of like, oh, everybody's safe, you know, everyone's gonna make it out all right. You did not know if everybody was gonna make it out all right. You didn't know what was gonna happen, and that's something I really enjoyed about this movie. I think the problem I overall have with it is kind of a similar problem I have with Jumanji. Because as a standalone film, it's pure gold. This movie was pure gold as a standalone film. But the thing is, you're making these films a part of franchises. They're already established franchises, you know? There's rules, there's this big world, there's questions that need to be answered, there's a Star Wars religion. And when you come in and say, well, all the Star Wars fans don't matter, their theories don't matter, nothing matters, which points back to Rian Johnson's nihilistic take on the film. If it wasn't a Star Wars film, it would be way better than how I feel, because I mean, it just brings a lot of emotion, and maybe that's a good thing. I can't bear myself to give it a classic because of the many flaws and the fact that it just felt like a movie made to make money. And there's literally speeches in the film about how none of it matters. So it has to fall somewhere right there in the middle. And I'm gonna say that Star Wars The Last Jedi is a cult classic. Did you see Star Wars Force Awakens? If you haven't, go see it. Whether you think you're gonna like it or not, you should definitely see it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, make sure to like and share it, and as always, stay tuned for another movie review.